subscriber sisters and misters. I'm coming to you today with another session of Sunkissed Says. In this newest series, you are the best part because these are DMs and emails that you've sent to me. I ask you beauties to send me saucy stories, crazy questions, and spicy posts that you've experienced personally or seen posted publicly on the internet. I'll give you my take, my slice of advice on the matter. So, for another session of Sunkissed Says, stay with me.
Hit me in the eye with a ruler and told me, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody.
So a subscriber tagged me in this news story, and when I saw the footage on the news, I was left with my mouth hanging wide open, jaw on the floor. Now, this story is crazy concerning a little girl named Haley who was struck in the face by her teacher, allegedly. Now, I heard them say MPD in Shelby County, so without doing any additional research, I can say with confidence that this story occurred in Memphis, Tennessee. I'll let the story speak for itself. Here it is. Let me put on my smart girl glasses for this. Sierra Morgan told investigators the following.
The teacher at Cummings Elementary hit her daughter in the face.
Miss Lewis hit me in the eye with a ruler and told me, don't tell anybody.
Shelby County School District says they take any allegation involving the safety of a child seriously, but it was confirmed that the teacher was back in the classroom just 2 weeks later.
She hit your hand, and then it hit your face, or she hit you in your face? She raised her hand.
Here's the 5-year-old explaining to a Cummings Elementary School administrator what she said her teacher did to her.
Miss Lewis hit me in the eye with a ruler and told me, don't tell anybody.
That's what the 5-year-old told her family. Now, I did more digging, and I read in the local paper that Haley also said she was promised a baby doll if she didn't tell what really happened. The 5-year-old was specific. She said that she was promised a LOL doll. When Miss Morgan arrived at the school, this is what she saw.
I actually cried because, she had a big bruise around her eye.
Haley told her mom that Miss Lewis hit her because she told that a classmate was not following instructions.
The teacher reached in her desk, pulled out a ruler, walked over to her, and told her no tattletelling and popped her.
The Shelby County School District reportedly provided a statement, so the short of it is that the teacher was removed and disciplined. Shelby County School District released the following statement. We can confirm this employee was removed from the school and received disciplinary consequences in accordance with board policy. The allegation was enough to warrant a 2-day suspension for the teacher, but this Memphis community is saying that this punishment was a slap on the wrist.
Thursday, picked Haley up from school, and Haley said, Miss Lewis back, and they removed me from my class.
Miss Morgan reported the school transferred Haley to another classroom without notifying her. And when the family requested to speak with the principal, they said that he refused to speak with them. Listen to this.
He's willing to call MPD on us because we just want to get down to the bottom of it. It says a lot.
The Tennessee Department of Education is responsible for investigating the allegations and determining whether or not the teacher can keep his or her license. I'll start by saying I'm glad that little Haley is okay. She's recovering from her injuries. And, but who knows what psychological effects this will have on the child. Hopefully none. But her mother says that she is okay. The mother doesn't believe that there's going to be any lasting or permanent scars as a result of this incident. Allow me to clarify from the get-go, I'm a strong ally of teachers. I commend them for being selfless and for taking on the task to teach our children. I also understand that corporal punishment is not banned in Tennessee schools, But assault is outlawed nationwide. And if Haley were struck in this manner, this could definitely be assault, either intentionally, knowingly, or recklessly. And I cannot support that. This is one teacher. One teacher. And I cannot lump all teachers in one basket. They won't all fit physically nor figuratively. Now that that is clear, let's move on. First of all, I commend this mother for keeping her cool, at least keeping her cool enough to not drag the teacher outside by that flagpole and... Now, I'm not condoning violence. We've all seen and heard of similar reactions from the parents when children have been harmed. People react versus respond. Violence begets violence. You have another person hurt or multiple people hurt. Now, the child said, Miss Lewis hit me in the eye and told me not to tell anyone. That's what Haley explained to her mother. During the investigation, it was reported later that Miss Lewis admitted to striking Haley's hand in an attempt to redirect her. Wow, this story is so sad. Looking at this small, fragile 5-year-old's face as a result of her teacher's actions, allegedly. Now, I understand that children make accusations all the time for various reasons, but something clearly happened that caused an injury to Haley's face. She clearly didn't do it to herself. The teacher was disciplined and she suddenly reappeared without the school showing any regard to the parent in the form of just a simple notification at least. Something. So Miss Lewis returned to school. She's in the classroom again, and Haley was booted out of the classroom. And again, without any notification going to the parent. Why? Why was part of the story omitted? Or did it occur just the way that it was reported to us? Why? Why was the part omitted that justifies the reason why Haley was removed from her classroom? The classroom that she knows, and I'm assuming that's probably her first real school experience. This is what she knows. This is, where her friends are. This is her comfort level in that classroom. And I'm sure she had some level of comfort and trust with her teacher. This is what she knows. So, she was booted out of the classroom. And again, the question is why? But now, on the flip side, if Haley were removed from the classroom for her safety, that's still ridiculous. Because if they're saying that the teacher poses a threat to the student, should we be referring to Miss Lewis now as the former teacher at Cummings Elementary School? Or was this supposed to be Haley's form of discipline? This is so strange. I don't know. I don't know how these things are usually handled, but for me, being on the outside looking in, it doesn't seem like that would be the protocol. I don't know. But it sounds like what could have occurred, Haley was removed from that classroom to avoid any conflict or confrontation between the parent and the teacher. But that's just a theory. And that theory came from most of the responses that I read on social media about this incident. So that's one of many theories. One of many. And guys, of course this story is one-sided. This is a one-sided story. And of course the teacher has probably been instructed to refrain from making any comments or doing any interviews concerning this situation. But this is so sad to me as a mother, because this baby is 5 and she's been taught a horrible lesson. Many horrible lessons in this instance. And these lessons appear to have been taught all because the child tattled. Isn't that what children do? Especially at age 5. They want approval from their teacher. They want attention. And this is their way of getting it. They tattle. Now, the principal refused to speak with Haley's mother. And this just adds insult to injury. The mom was banned from the school. That means that the mother may have received a criminal trespass warning. So this means she can't pick up her child. She can't drop off her child. She can't come to the school for any reason. That's no visits for assemblies, no cute mom-daughter lunches, none of that. No parent-teacher conferences, nothing. Banned, prohibited, keep out, my sister. All of that. She cannot set foot on that school campus. This may be temporary until this blows over, but it still just seems strange to me, you know, that this situation was handled this way. It didn't say if the mother, you know, went to the school and there was a confrontation, you know, so who knows? Maybe that's the part that was omitted, or maybe it didn't occur at all. I don't know. Let's just say, hypothetically, I'm asking you, subscribers and guests, you arrive at the school to pick up, and he or she tells you that an adult has caused the black eye that you're looking at in their face. What are you doing? What's your next move in this situation? Now, the old me, the young me would have reacted badly. Probably even impulsively. I don't know, but probably. I probably would have rushed into the school, into that teacher's classroom, and demanded that that teacher tells me what happened to my baby. And then you know what? The old me wouldn't have even allowed her the chance to explain. I would have cut her off mid-sentence with whatever she was saying so that I could have my say. Communication lost at that point. Lost. I'm sure the old me would have showed my behind at that school. Now, today, if I learned that my son were on the receiving end of an adult's wrath or their frustrations or anything, gosh, I hope that I could find the resolve to guarantee, you know, that first my son is okay, both physically and emotionally. You know, I'm sure I would have been livid. I probably would have been trying hard to keep my emotions intact. Definitely. I don't know. My son starts kindergarten in 2021, and I just cannot imagine. I can't imagine. What about you? This story is just sad to me. This story angered me. I mean, seriously, I was so mad reading this story and seeing the video of little Haley's face. You know, there should never be anything that a 5-year-old does to ever deserve such ill treatment. This story left me with so many questions and opinions, but I'm not going to drag it out because I'm sure you have your own opinion. You have your own set of questions that you would like answered. But I wish the best of luck to Haley and her family. Now, I'm sure I barely nipped the tip of this iceberg because this one was a doozy. But, you know, when it comes to our children, there's no one way to do things. There's no absolute rights or concrete wrongs. In many instances, you know, ABC may work for you. BCD may be a better fit for me. This is strictly commentary. I don't have all the answers, nor do I pretend to. I'm learning from you all as well. Anyway, if you visited with me before and you're subscribed, thank you. Thank you. If you're new, welcome, and I'd love for you to click the subscribe button first and the notification bell second. But if you want to share a poppin' public post, a crazy question, or a saucy story that I can feature on this channel, email me or send me a DM on the gram at Sunkissednic. Share, comment, and subscribe. I hope you enjoy the rest of your 24 while I continue to do a little of this and a little of that. Oh, I did do a tutorial on this hairstyle and it has posted on my channel, possibly, or it might come after this video. Get recorded a couple of days ago, and it's available for you. Yeah, it's available. Until next time, I'm Sunkissednic, and I thank you for choosing this channel. Bye. Click the link for another classy, sassy hair tutorial or a session of Sunkissed Says.